Looks like I stopped just in time. I'm gonna be making another dumpster diving run here. I also got a scrap metal pickup I gotta go do, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out. So yeah. It's like, I don't know, like 3:30 in the afternoon. I already did a bunch of scrap metal this morning. Got unloaded. It was like 3,200 pounds, and I still have some non-ferrous in the truck bed. So absolutely insane how much scrap metal I've been getting lately. But the last video I should have made is trying to do like a voiceover, give you guys tips and tricks to get as much as I do here. Because as cool as it is, you know, finding all this stuff myself, you know, I'm only one person. I'm not going to be around forever. You know, I can't be everywhere at once either. So I'm trying to make these videos, get some of these younger kids excited about doing all this stuff. And, you know, I'm trying to share the knowledge I have here and there. Because I do have some pretty extensive knowledge of scrap metal and stuff. I'm gonna get the tool out and break those off. I'm also gonna be doing another video about like the tools and stuff that I use. Oh, this is all metal, I'll take it. Alright. Alright, so I got that frame broken apart. Throw that in there, close the door up. Thing's all busted. Oh well, not mine. Yeah, we're off to a good start here. Oh wow, somebody took the drum set thing that the little rock band thing that I broke apart the other day. Alright, I'll get that mop. Well, the mop handle. I ain't dealing with all the nastiness in my truck, so I always just break the handles off. There we go. Alright, so I'm down here where I'm supposed to be to pick up the metal. Looks like it was over there at dock number 8. Looks like they threw it all in the dumpster anyway, so whatever, man. I talked to one guy about it, but I don't know if he's the head guy or what. I have no clue. But there's more stuff in this other dumpster here too, so I'm gonna spend some time here, I guess. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here. I could probably come back another foot or so. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. That other dumpster's, there's a lot. I can come back even more, I guess, but it's hard to see with the trailer, you know? Oh, what? Freaking paintball gun. What? I wonder if it still works. Oh man, that's... What? I mean, it seems freed up. What? I'm gonna throw this in the truck and thaw it out. Oh man, that would be cool. Yeah, right. Oh, it looks like they snapped a bullet for the canister thing. I can fix that. Oh man, that's cool. Oh god, got a paintball gun. I'd probably get that working too. That's freaking cool, man. The heck are they doing with a paintball gun in here, man? That's some crazy stuff right there. I'm actually really excited about that. Got some internet wire here. See if I can get it in the truck. It's a long toss. It's like 20 feet. Oh, I missed it. This dumpster here, like this stuff isn't the highest value scrap, but I don't know. I'll get it since I'm here. You know, it all kind of, it gets paid per weight, so it all kind of adds up, you know. It'll make the dumpster guys' life a little easier when they go to haul this stuff. So all this stuff will tear their tarps up. It'll make me a little bit of money, you know. And then the dumpster company don't have to pay to get rid of it either. So it's like a win-win-win. I probably won't get all of it, you know. I'll get some. There's like some more steel studs under here. I don't know if I can get them though. Some of that stuff's pretty buried. I'm gonna try just moving this pallet around. This is like a whole section here that goes way back in. I don't know if it has a bottom on it or not. Some of those did not go in the trailer. That's okay though. I can pick them up. Probably only gonna get a couple more here. Then I'm gonna go over there to dock number 8 and see what I can get up out of that one. Oh, there's some steel studs there too. All right. It really sucks throwing some of the copper and aluminum in the trailer, but I'd rather it be in the truck bed. But at least if it's on my rig, I can get it if I want, you know. I'm making a mess. I better stop this. Yeah, I'm making a mess here, so. Oops. Wow. Shit. I'm gonna hop out of here. Probably just go down this way. Things are getting slippery up in there. get cleaned up, grab the copper and aluminum that I threw in the trailer, and move over there.
Yeah.
How much do you usually make doing that?
It's between 130 to 160 a ton right now.
So how much is like a ton, like a full I mean, it's hard to say. Every trailer load's different. If it's stacked real well, I mean, I just unloaded up in Bell Fountain today. I had 3,200 pounds, so like a ton and a half. Yeah. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. It's a pretty good haul there. Check this other one. Alright, so that was the one pickup there. Thought they were going to have it outside the dumpster, but I guess it is what it is, you know. It wasn't too bad to get it out. It was a little bit slippery, but that's about it. It almost filled my trailer, actually. I mean, I could get it a lot better on there if I would have stomped on some of them things, but, you know, it's kind of getting towards the end of the day a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how much more I'm going to find today. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a pretty heavy load, though. I mean, this stuff, it's pretty dense. So it'll work out pretty well. I'm gonna go check some of my normal places down the road. I think I saw some more stuff when I was coming here, so I'm gonna go check a few places. If I was getting on the highway, I would definitely want to tie this down. I don't think it'll stay on here without a tie down on it. Yeah, I'm only going down the road, so we'll see what we get. Alright, yeah, so I think I'm just going to drive towards the highway, look at some of the dumpsters I see on the way. There's a lot of steel in this dumpster. I don't know how heavy it's going to be, but there's a lot of steel in it. So, yeah, I'll see if I can get it loaded up. The crazy thing is I just checked this dumpster on Friday. So, you know, it goes to show that, you know, a couple days, just because you checked a dumpster a couple days ago, don't mean you shouldn't check it again. And it don't mean you have to either, but, you know, you never know with these dumpsters. Sometimes they'll sit for months and not get anything happen to them. Sometimes it's like a day or two and they're filled up again. So, you know, don't get complacent thinking, oh, I just checked it last week, there'll be nothing in there. Nope. It's not always true. And I haven't even peeked my head in there and I already got a bunch. Oh, can't be driving down the road like that. Although that would be funny. Oh, what is this? Huh. Okay. I should not have done that. That was dumb of me. Ew. That was somebody's lunch. This is aluminum. No. That's aluminum with that crappy inside. It's like an aluminum Oreo. Things suck. Need to see you. There's another one and some more steel studs up there. Got to be real careful going into these snow-covered ice dumpsters. Whoever loads this dumpster really doesn't know what they're doing in a machine. You can tell. If I was the dumpster dude, I'd be pissed rolling up on this thing. No metal, no wood. It's all metal and wood. That's just plastic. Is that one metal? I think it is. Ah! Oh yeah. See some stuff in that other one. So I'm gonna make it easier on myself. Move the truck over there. I think I'm also going down this way too. Because they got the footholds. Alright, let's see what they got for me in here. I can already see some stuff. Ooh, this is fresh wire. Not fresh, but it wasn't here the other day wire. I'm gonna see if I can get up there. I think they moved the box. Too fat to fit through there. I'm gonna try going up this way. two of them went under. I undershot and I overshot. Oh man. Ah, watch your head. So if you notice, I'm throwing the non-ferrous in the truck bed. Kind of makes sorting through it a lot easier. If you can keep the steel in the trailer and the non-ferrous in the truck bed, it doesn't always work out that way, but that's what I try to do. That way I'm not trying to move a million different things to sort through it, you know. If I kind of keep it to where all the steel, to get that off, I just open the gate, hit a button, all that heavy steel comes off, and then the copper, which is worth more, I'll take my time and sort through it when it's in the truck bed, you know. Ow! Sometimes I have to throw some non-ferrous in the trailer at times. Sometimes I have to throw some steel in the truck as well, you know. Sometimes, you know, scrap metal, you gotta adapt to the circumstances you're in, and nothing ever works out 100% perfect, you know. Alright, I think I got all I can get, so time to move on. Alright, imagine I'll find a lot of stuff in here if it was not so snowy, but we'll see what we can get, if we can get anything. The heck? This is that junky cable. Throw it in there. Got a little bit. Nothing crazy there. I ain't getting rich off that. I can tell you that. See something in there. Whoa! See if I can get it without causing a landslide here. Might cause an avalanche, I don't know. I need to move the truck. Just some tiny little scraps here, but I mean, I already made it this far. I'm gonna get something out of it, you know? Oops. The better stuff is behind me here. I don't know if this is copper. Ooh, that is copper. I think this. Ah, I thought it was, but it's not. Alright, I saw something in the front up here too. That's some copper. This is just steel. I think I made it. Sounded like it hit. Turn the light on for you guys. I don't really need it just yet. No! Falling. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. No, I can get up. I ain't that old yet. Alright, I think that is it for this dumpster. See if I can get up and out of here. Wasn't too bad. I mean, I got some copper and aluminum. Got some steel. Wasn't too bad. I'm gonna try and get this baby turned around now. I don't really know where I'm gonna go. Alright, yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video. We got the trailer, I don't know, it's like halfway filled up. Maybe a bit more than halfway. It's a load, really. I mean, I could go higher if I wanted to, but I don't know. That's a load. Probably unload it tomorrow. Get it off the truck before it freezes. Mostly HVAC stuff, you know. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad. I left the house at 6 in the morning. It's now like 8 o'clock. So, that was a long day. 14 hours of scrap. I got non-ferrous in here. I'm gonna have to sort through that in the morning. Got another computer. Heck yeah. See you guys later. Alright, yo, so this is that paintball gun. Well, this is a few days later, after I filmed that video. I'm a few days behind editing things. So I found this paintball gun in that one dumpster down by where that dude was giving me all that HVAC stuff. There was a part of a paintball stuck in the bolt, and somebody didn't know how to clean it. That's the only thing I can see that's wrong with it. So I cleaned it out, and then there was a bunch of mud stuck in this one screw hole where the hopper gets, or the filler neck gets screwed into, and there was some paint stuck in the barrel. So I cleaned all that crap out, and I mean, I still have to put a CO2 tank on it and a hopper, but the functions check works now. Originally, when I did it, the bolt would not lock to the rear. It was just like doing that. Cleaned it out, now it locks to the rear. Put it on safe, doesn't fire. Put it on fire, and it fires. So I think I got it working. You can hear it make the click and the little p sound. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna hang on to this one. It's a Spider Victor. These are like an entry level gun or more marker. They shoot paintballs and stuff. I always liked paintball, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I was looking for the filler neck and a hopper. I can get some for like $20, and then I just got to get a CO2 thing, and you know, the PPE and stuff, I guess. But it looks like as long as you keep it clean, it should work. I mean, everything else is working, so I don't know. I try not to keep too much stuff because there's a fine line between being a hoarder and being a scrapper. I try to stay on the scrapper side. But like things like this and sometimes different random tools I'll hang on to. So I don't know. But I think I'm going to hang on to this thing. I like it.